I don't know if you guys heard this or not, that finally we're hearing some government-based talk about UFO sighting. UFO, unidentified flying object, saucers, whatever you guys want to call it. Right? This started happening last year around January. I remember there was a big news about some black and white picture, and it looked like this. Basically what happened was, I think Navy SEAL, it was a Navy SEAL who did that. I love navies. The plane went there to the sky and they saw this very fast moving object. In order to track this thing down, or something fast, like lightning's fast, best technology to catch something like that is going to be either infrared or laser. One of the pilot, he targeted the UFO, that tiny object moving that fast, and he targeted it with the plane, and finally the camera, the black and white camera with the target, you see the whole thing is perfectly, was he tracked the whole thing down properly. It was the greatest shot ever. We all saw that. And so when they see that, like, let's say any of us, we're gonna be like, oh, what is this? Oh, that's a UFO. I don't think they'll just say, hey, that's a UFO, or oh, what is that? They did not say that, okay? Neither NASA say that, military, they never say those words. Leave it on the base to find out what is that exactly. All right, so this thing happened, the pandemic, I think around January last year, 2020 January. There's two major story happened. One of them is the general on Iran got killed by a drone shot that pissed off the whole world almost, because he's like the god on Iran almost. So that was the one major thing happened. And then there's another thing happened where finally there's a UFO sighting, and Pentagon finally saying, yeah, it was a UFO. When I saw the news, I was like, whoa, what did you just say? Finally Pentagon just said that that was a UFO sighting? Like, why you say that right now? I don't hear anybody saying that anymore. I did not hear anybody even talking about that. I think people did not care, or when I was searching on YouTube, I did not find any video regarding this thing. That okay, let's talk about that more, because that is a big story, right? News were talking very less about it. RT News, Al Jazeera, other sources, nobody was making a big documentary about it. Very little bit of talk, right? Maybe for the pandemic, maybe they just forgot to discuss about that. And I'm like, wait, Pentagon finally released or saying something that, hey, yeah, that was a UFO. That's a huge news. Like, you don't want to talk about that? You don't want to, or you just want to change the topic to something else? Like, come on. I think we need to start taking this a little seriously. And now, because the pandemic is over and or getting over, we need to start kind of poking these topics a lot, because if you catch, or if that was a UFO, then I think we as a people, we need to get all the video regarding UFO. Are you telling me that all the UFO video, or most of the realistic video of UFO that we have seen on YouTube, most of them are real? Because I mean, I need more information about that. Such a big trusted source start talking about that, and we need to go for UFO hunt, right? And the funny thing is, when the ex-army or ex-generals talking about that on a TV, they will always try to switch the topic of it, like, hey, I'm not sure what it is, or they'll say like, we don't know what is that circle looking object, it came in and it was hovering around. This is the word they're using, and it was super annoying. Like, I don't want to hear that. I need a solid answer. They pay you money to do the interview. I need you to say a concrete answer. I need you to start speaking about something concrete, that, hey, look, yes, that is that, I know that is a UFO. But no, they're not gonna say that. What they're doing was, oh, I saw an object, it was moving around, I don't know what is this, I never seen this in my life. That's how they're talking about this. Sometimes they'll like hide the face. I'm like, dude, you don't even know what is this thing, right? So why are you not even saying it? Like, you clearly know what is this thing. Why didn't you at least just say it? You're retired anyway. Not even a single source are talking about this thing about, okay, yeah, that is a UFO. Okay, probably came from a different planet. Okay, we need to start throwing more SpaceX on a different planet randomly, just throw them around to see what we can see. Or we need to probably put a new satellite to see what's out there, what's moving around. Or, not even a single talk. I'm like, dude, this is a huge news. I mean, you're talking about a UFO. UFO, you caught it. A Navy, our human machine caught a UFO, and you're telling me you're not gonna, well, now, I don't want to hear about it. Let's just postpone the topics. I don't want to, like, dude, that's X-File right there. That's Mulder and Scully. These technologies are extremely fast. This is probably more advanced than Iron Man, because Iron Man does not, in realistically, we came up with a robot, which was very late. I believe we came up with the robot was very late. Robot and holograph was the most latest, super late and super delayed project we ever came up with. These two technology, I think it's not that hard to make, but I don't know why they make it. You couldn't make it bulky and just release it like the Iron Man 1 suit. Robot was super delayed. At one point I was like, you know what, I think robot just failed, it's not gonna make it, right? We made robot, we made holograph. HoloLens by Microsoft was very late. I was hoping that before the virtual reality, holograph will come in faster, will be much better, because then you can see the holographic effects moving around, right? These two things are very late. Now if you're saying the UFO technology or disappearance or a gravity based something, or something floating around without zero gravity, until now not even any company, not any company like Google or Amazon came up with something like, here, look, something I give you, something like a Star Wars can flow around. Nobody did that, okay? Nobody introduced us with any disappearing technology. They were saying that military gonna have a disappearing camouflage weapon or camouflage clothing. I did not see any of them. All of the stuff that I see on YouTube was completely fake. There was no disappearance, or if I have a phone or my hand is gonna get disappear. I only saw it on video game. That's it. So disappearance or disappear like Star Trek, disappear like the frog guy from X-Men. This technology, I did not see it. So if this UFO is from outside of the galaxy, that's a serious problem. That means we are lack of anything. We lack of technology, and we need to go to Russia or Korea or North Korea and combine some new tech, so we can be prepared for these UFO inventions. Because if alien does comes in this planet, what do you think gonna happen? Either we're gonna try to attack them or they're gonna try to attack us. What I'm telling you right now, this is a very important topic, because we have such amazing world, okay? This world have millions, trillions, billions of stories, okay? We need to save these stories. I don't want some outside world comes in and they might have some sort of temper issue and they just do a one gunshot and everything just go disappear, including my new Samsung phone. I wouldn't want that, okay? If the other countries have a bigger weapon and if they have a bigger technology to get rid of something very fast, that's a serious problem, because we are really that small. We have to be at least compete with something. We need to come up with. We need a massive satellite upgrade. We need satellite with a pre-built weapon. We need to upgrade all the satellite. I know it's expensive, you know. So we need to start focusing on the space-related stuff, because what if we are very late? What if we're so delayed? What if these weapons or what if this UFO are 20 times more dangerous than World War IV? All of this, my friend, is a matter, okay? And I'm not okay with it. Family fights, country fights, human fights, animal fights. That's the whole human behavior or animal behavior, right? Aliens also have a behavior like that who's top of you, who's below you, who's top of you, who's below you. That's just a general language for anybody. If I introduce with you or they introduce with us, we're gonna fight or we're gonna be nice at the beginning, and later on we're gonna be fighting, right? At the beginning they're all gonna be probably their government and our government gonna try to make a peaceful contract, all that. Somebody from their opposition is probably gonna try to do some poke. From our opposition side, somebody probably gonna try to poke them first. Then they're gonna take it very serious, and their army fight with the Earth. At that time, if we don't have a good UN or all the military combination or all the space army, if you don't have that, you're in serious problems, right? Because if you have in the planet, if you have all the powerful technology and all the powerful armies only fighting into the planet, and you're not capable of fighting on the space, or if you don't have a space weapon, then you're not gonna be able to compete with them. Because we saw the UFO was lightning fast. The UFO was more faster than the plane. The UFO was faster than a helicopter. Can you compete that or not? All right, well, before you compete, you want to press that's right, press it. And also you want to press this video. I'm a little delayed to make that. I was supposed to make that last year, but this is a very important video, because this is going to help you. Well, this is going to wake your eye up that was true. What happened last year when they were talking about that, nobody was talking. People were keep talking about pandemic, but they completely forgot that in January we just saw the most realistic UFO with Pentagon saying that, hey, we saw that, right? Nobody talking, everybody forgot. I'm bringing this topic back so you know, and what's gonna happen next. This is all this video because I'm very futuristic. So what's gonna happen now? A lot of you guys who just watch basic news and just like to brainwash yourself, good luck. There's a lot of guys out there, even my fans, they think ahead and they already know that, yeah, we know these things exist. They just don't want to disclose it to us. You guys are smart. And then there's me. This agency is gonna start slowly disclosing about Yeah, we saw another one on Detroit. We saw another one in California. Yeah, we saw something else. We saw another UFO sighting. Now we're talking about the triangle. All of a sudden, we're getting the triangle UFO. Okay, they're gonna be start talking about this, and slowly, government gonna try to release the archive data that they were hiding. They're gonna slowly do that. They're not gonna give you 10 at a time. They're gonna give you one. Okay, 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 okay. Strength. Okay, okay, it's getting soft. Okay, two. Oh, it's getting soft. Okay, third one, like that. So they want you. They don't want you to get pissed off. They don't want you to get upset. They want to give you slowly. They want to make you, okay, don't get fainted, don't get shocked. And then once I slowly give you all the archives, all the UFO video, then they're gonna say, hey guys, we have a serious problem. Those are some UFO. We need to fix this issue. That's how they're gonna get you. Then they're gonna, okay guys, it's time to join the space program. Let's do it. Then they're gonna disclose it. They know that this was a very serious one last year. That was probably the last, or started the first open discussion about the UFO, the first telling in public. Now every country's gonna start getting involved. Everybody's gonna start talking. Sure, they might have to take some backlash, but so that's what's gonna happen. There will be a time that wherever you're living, if you're living in Dubai or if you're living in Iraq or New York, this UFO is gonna be in front of your face starting from now on, just like the Superman movie and the Independence Day. As many times you hear about this news, you're gonna be seeing this very straightforward in front of you. Then your phone gonna start having some record of this thing that, hey look, I did see it too. Hey look, you guys don't believe me? Here's my phone witness that I see the UFO in front of me. People are gonna laugh at you because they're gonna think that your phone UFO recording is fake. It will be true. It's gonna be very available starting from now, and we're gonna believe everybody with the phone who have a UFO video because they all seen it. It's gonna get very common. Then there's gonna be something big happen. So anyway guys, I don't want to make it too big. This is kind of out of my script. I'm letting you know this thing, so whoever's searching out there gonna see this and they're gonna have a clear, zero transparency idea what I'm trying to talk about over here. This is gonna be a clear information, and you're gonna know that exactly what's gonna happen. This is not saying in a mild way, soft way. Oh no, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I want to say it in an indirect way. Oh no, I don't feel like to talk about it. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you like to hear. All right, so this is why I'm here. This is exactly what's gonna happen. I guarantee you the timestamp has been noted at the below of this video. I said it first. This is exactly what's gonna happen. None of this thing that I say is magical, okay? And also, just to let you know, my TikTok, Reels, IGTV, and join. You guys are definitely invited over there. These things are really booming. Like my fellow TikTok fan and my Reels fan, I appreciate for you. And by the way, just to let you know, my Instagram is getting redesigned because I just hired a dedicated team to do all this work. So I cannot. My nose is a little clogged, so I'm not really speaking the way I want to speak at this point. So I'm trying to kind of like calm it down and keep it down low. You get what I mean? By the way, guys, at the end of this video, there are gonna be 3 more videos. One of them is here, one of them is there, and one of them is there, and subscribe button,